Before I go to Elika, though, just one final question for you.
It's highly ironic.
Okay, so would you, this is a question I've asked many people for many months, would you then condemn what Hamas did on October the 7th or not?
I don't condemn Palestinian armed resistance groups, just like I wouldn't condemn slaves shooting at their plantation masters. Apparently, a lot of you would. I wouldn't condemn Nat Turner's rebellion. I wouldn't condemn Geronimo. I wouldn't condemn the Irish fighting the British.
I have to tell you, Rania, that is why I ask everyone that question.
Hey guys, and welcome to Mika Reaction Reviews. Reaction reviews to things on the internet. Same day, same shirt, different video. And today we're going to talk about the new strategy that I've been seeing a lot of the pro-Hamas, pro-Palestine, anti-Israel advocates and protesters have been using. And forgive me for the people who are sick of hearing about this. I just need to get this off my chest. So I'm going to make videos about it. I will make other videos in between talking about what's going on in the Middle East. But I feel like I need to talk about this. This is on my heart. I feel called to talk about it, so I'm going to talk about it. So the new strategy I've been seeing people get because they need to pull on the emotional heartstrings of citizens instead of using actual like facts and stuff like that is that the Hamas terrorists are equal to rebellious slaves. You know, black slaves, right? Slave trade, American slaves, right? They're equal to a rebellious slave. So how can you argue against that argument? Because if you argue against that argument, then you're basically saying that slaves who were devastated for generations, that we have factual historical evidence of the horrific fucking things they went through. Let's go through a couple. Women, slave men and women being used as birthers, literally being raped on a daily basis to have babies, to only have their babies ripped from their arms and then sold in front of their eyes, or have their own children raped in front of their eyes on a regular basis, and you can't do anything because if you do anything then your skin will be beat off of you. Being told that this was God's plan for you, that in the Bible God meant for these things for you because you are not worthy to be treated like a human being, you are not equal. Therefore, I have a right to murder you. I have a right to rape you. I have a right to rip your children away. I have a right to rape your children. I have a right to mutilate your body. Like, that's just to name a few. So you're saying that if you refuse the idea that the Hamas terrorists are just like those rebellious slaves, then you're saying those rebellious slaves had no right to defend themselves. And as a black person, I want to call absolutely 100% bullshit on that. And in the big rebellion that they bring up, there was a big rebellion at some point. I don't know. I'll Google it, put it on a screen. They attacked their slave owners. They attacked the families that were enslaving them. They didn't go out to a random tea party and start murdering children. They went after the people that were actually harming them. They went after the people that were actually oppressing them. Hamas, if you actually believe that they're like runaway slaves, they attacked innocent people. They didn't attack those who were oppressing them. They didn't attack those who are apartheiding them. They didn't attack their oppressors. They attacked innocent people. So no, I don't agree with that. And if there was some story out there that runaway slaves really went to a random tea party or random school and just start slaughtering people, I would say that was wrong. Those people didn't do anything to you. Those are innocent people. Psychologically, maybe I can say like I kind of get you snapped or whatever, but it's wrong. So that's the other difference. The difference is that they attacked innocent people, not the people that supposedly oppressed them. The second difference is they're nowhere near like slaves. They didn't go through even a little tiny bit of what slaves went through for like hundreds of years. Okay, so that is such a dumb fucking comparison, but they're making it because, again, emotional manipulation. If we can use words like genocide, apartheid, oh, they're like slaves, that people have an attachment to those words and they know those things are bad. So it's an easy way to get the public to go, oh, that's bad, right? Hamas, besides the fact there is a number of them that are filthy fucking rich, they're not the oppressed, they're actually the oppressors of their own people, of Palestinians and they've been a part of the oppression of women in other countries and minorities in other countries. They're actually the oppressors, a number of Hamas, not the oppressed. I don't remember any slaves being multimillionaires or owning land or property. I point it out if you know any slaves that were. Then Hamas is terrorist. And again, when you're a terrorist, you terrorize. And you don't just terrorize your enemy, you terrorize all the people around you. Again, terrorizing their own people, Palestinians, stealing the aid that has been sent to them to help them, hiding in within the Palestinian community, hiding in their refugee camps, not giving a flying fuck if they're putting their own people's lives in danger, including men, women, and children. They're terrorists. They're not at all the same as slaves. And another thing, yes, I changed my shirt because I'm in Indonesia right now and the call to prayer started, so I can't record through it, and it is still going on, but it's further away. So if you can hear it, I apologize, but I want to finish this video. All right, so the other thing I was going to say before I was interrupted by someone else's religion, which is fine. I'm a guest in the country, so it's fine. But what I'm going to say is Palestine has their own government, right? So when people accuse Israel oppressing or apartheiding Palestinians that live in Gaza, well, they have their own government. They elected Hamas, right, the terrorist group. For me, it's like saying Thailand is apartheiding or oppressing Cambodians, but like they're in Cambodia. So like, what does Thailand have an obligation to do to provide things to Cambodia where they have their own government? Does Thailand have an obligation to give Cambodia water or electricity or aid or healthcare? Yeah, that's nice. But do they have an obligation? That's another country. So I found that kind of weird, whereas like they have their own government. So if they're falling apart, wouldn't you blame the government that they elected for their lives being miserable in Gaza? I could be wrong, but let me know. But anyway, I'm gonna now leave now, going to a beautiful waterfall because I like to touch grass. It started again. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna go. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell to get the notifications when I do upload. All of that really does help with the algorithm, guys. And if you'd like to support this channel, please donate. My Cash App and PayPal link is in the comment section down below, and you can super thanks. And you guys have an amazing, beautiful day. Bye.